It began in its most basic form. It has developed and grown to be one of the biggest impacts on our lives. We rely on it, we need it, we are inspired by it. Video technology, cinema, and all the elements that come with it.
My earliest memory of using video technology was probably a VHS player. We used to have the old top loaders, so instead of them going in the front, there was a kind of a big mechanism that opened up and then you slide them in and then push them down afterwards.
Cinema projectors used to take several minutes to set up. It was a patience testing, time-consuming process, and now we have films at the click of a button for much cheaper than the average cost of a cinema projector.
Well, I remember growing up with video technology from a very young age. I remember on Christmas and birthdays and things from when I was about 4 years old, my mum always used to record me and my sister opening the presents just to capture it on video, and it's basically been a massive part of my life from a very young age.
Video technology has developed its quality, appearance and convenience throughout the years. The progress of the camera and the ability to film is improving rapidly. Year by year, hundreds of new filming products are released and companies battle against each other to be the most advanced in the industry.
Do you think online streaming sites may impact cinemas and the industry? Well, videotapes, DVDs, Blu-rays, 3D TV, they've all come and gone, but films are still being made. So that's nothing to do with whether or not a cinema is going to exist, it's a matter of whether or not the films are going to exist. Hollywood is still going to make films. I don't see any problem with how you project it as long as somebody's watching them. It's just, if nobody's watching them, nobody's going to be watching them on streaming, never mind going to the cinema.
We have gone from a presentation in a theater, in a presentation venue, where it's presented to you, and or it's piped into your home at a particular place at a particular time. So Tuesday night, 8 o'clock, you got to be there. It's a kind of a presentation way of looking at things. We're not in that world anymore. Now we're in the world you can have anything you want whenever you want, and it's like a supermarket. So now we're in the business of Procter & Gamble. You know, how do you get the shelf space? Because there's another 1,000 movies every week that look exactly like your movie. How do you stand out from all those other things?
Statistics show that cinema attendance plummeted to the lowest it's been since 1995 and 2012. Noticing that young consumers, those who often see the most films, down 40% since 2002. These statistics show that the release of online streaming sites have impacted the cinema industry dramatically.
I think the cinema has improved by offering a more wider range and variety of films to the audience, and the way that animation has transformed into CGI over the years gives a greater effect, and you can experience that effect better in a cinema than you would on TV, which makes the cinema still stand out to this day.
Many think that CGI is a brilliantly advanced development of how we watch films, but not all people agree. CGI is the most realistic modern-day form of animation. It is all computer generated, so the filmmaking process differs from how film used to be recorded. Instead of actually being filmed on a real-life set, actors are in front of green screens, and the scenery, props and characters are edited in after.
You're presenting complete unreality and making them feel like it's real. Well, whereas before it was captured in reality.
All right,
I'm
betting you've been on a couple of movie sets. When was it ever real? There was a kind of a wall there and nothing over there. There was 30 people standing around. There's a guy with a boom mic. There's another guy up on a ladder with his ass crack hanging out. There's fake rain. Your street night exterior New York was a day interior Burbank. What was ever real?
The debate about whether or not CGI takes away the magic of actually seeing the footage that was recorded in an honest setting without the help of computers goes on. But the question I ask is, does it really matter? Cinemas are an escape from reality. If a film is good, it doesn't matter what process it took to create it.
Do you think cinema will be outdated? Well, it is already outdated. It just happens to be a modern, outdated thing. We've had books for a long, long time that's telling stories. We've had stage plays that have been going on for a long, long time. That's outdated as well. I don't see it being outdated. It's just the content that could be outdated because we're still telling the same stories.
In an attempt to keep up with today's modern technology, IMAX is a perfect example of cinema's possibilities. With screens of an unimaginable size, breathtaking picture and sound quality, improved comfort and design, IMAX fights back to recapture audience imagination and mind-blowing possibilities of the cinema experience. A major downfall about cinemas is the fact that they are an expensive place to visit. Cinema tickets and refreshments are sky high in prices, and for a target audience of young people, this is not an appealing factor. A study which questioned more than 5,000 people found the average moviegoer spends an extra £7.85 on top of their ticket, with most of that going on food, drink and parking. Almost half, 46%, of people said they did not go to the cinema, said the cost was the main reason, though 30% cited the rise of on-demand home cinema, which meant they could watch films in the comfort of their own homes. As cinemas have already seen a descent in attendance, we know that streaming sites have impacted the industry dramatically. Cinema's future remains unknown. Maybe they will never be as popular as they once were, but will develop to be more unique, breathtaking, and definitely worth a visit to see certain films in full effect. Quality that is impossible to get at home.